We're here with U.S. Women's National Team defender Sofia Huerta. How's it going, Sofia?
Good. It's going well. I'm so excited to be here with you.
Talk me a little bit through the last couple of weeks of just, obviously you've been with the team consistently for the last couple of years, but you never know till you get the call. Talk me through that.
Yeah, you're so right, especially in the position that I'm in. Like, I was such a bubble player, kind of always have been. So for me, I really didn't know anything. I had no inkling at all if I was going to be a yes or a no until obviously the day that Vlatko called me. I think I knew once he FaceTimed me that it was going to be good news, or else I'd
Hopefully
hope.
not a bad FaceTime.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And in that day specifically, the rain had traveled all the way to Houston, so it was a long travel day, and he had messaged us basically right when we sat on the plane. So it's like, okay, well, I'm still not going to get the answer for like 6 hours. Yeah. So it wasn't like an ideal situation, but then he FaceTimed me and gave me the good news, and I was, overwhelmed. It was like a long day of anticipation, and I just truly had no idea if it was going to be yes or no. And so when he told me yes, I just burst out into tears, as you probably saw on the calls that they posted. So yeah, I was, so happy and just thankful that he believes in me and wanted to give me the opportunity to represent the U.S. at the World Cup.
And with the U.S. defense, there are quite a few players that maybe even started as forwards and have moved their way back. Like, you're in a long line. It's like good company, right, of players who are in that same position. How comfortable, going through this, you play outside back for the Reign now consistently. Does it feel like, okay, I'm ready for this next challenge? You've cut your teeth on the international level, cut your teeth at club. Feel ready for that?
Yeah, I do feel ready. I think like a lot of people like to talk about how defensively I, lack a lot of quality. But for me, I think it just was going to take time. Like, I had never played outside back, right? Like, I think they attempted to play me there back in 2017. I never really got to play there. So I never was put in these situations where I was failing and then learning from that. And so over the last 2 years where I'm finally getting consistent minutes, like, yeah, I have failed a few times. But like, I've learned from all of them, and now I feel like even this season with NWSL, I've made some adjustments, like my positioning. And just knowing as a defender, you have to think worst case scenario. I've been an attacker my whole career, so I've never thought like worst case scenario when it came to defending. I'm just like, well, I need to score. So I just think it was going to take time. So I do feel ready, and I definitely attribute that to the staff at the Reign. Of course, Vlatko as well on the staff of the national team, but I spend more time with the Reign. And so I think that they've just been really patient and have been willing to, go over video with me and to help me as much as possible. Obviously, Laura's been in this environment with the national team, so she knows exactly what it takes and what Vlatko's wanting. So I've been really thankful for the amount of help that she's been able to extend to me.
Well, and then talking about that comfort zone, you are, I'm just going to say it, you are the best crosser in the NWSL. You are like the crossing specialist on this team. How important is it to have that skill set? And what do you see maybe when you're on the outside and you guys are going to face low blocks in this tournament? That's just going to happen. How do you unlock defenses with that crossing ability?
Well, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. It's definitely something that I work on all the time, even though I know it's one of my qualities. I just continue to work on it because I know it's what's gotten me to this level. Like, my coach at Santa Clara, Jerry Smith, always told me, if you want to be on the national team, you need to have one thing you're really, really good at that keeps you there. And so I think my cross is that. And like you said, we're going to face teams with low blocks. And I think, whatever Vlatko decides to do with me, whatever my role is going to be on the team, I know that when I go into a game, that's going to be something that I need to use, and that I can just serve up those crosses to my teammates who can hopefully score and we can win the game. So I know why I'm here, and so if he does give me the opportunity to play, obviously bring that to the table.
Would you rather get that game-winning assist, or would you be almost prouder if you were the one that got that recovery run back and just 1v1 saved the game?
I think with the position I'm in, I would probably be a lot more proud to get that recovery run, slide in front of the goal. Even in training when that happens, I'm like, yes, just because I think it's something that is talked about that I'm just not good at it. So when I do that, I'm obviously really proud to do that. But nothing really beats a game-winning assist either, though. Right. So they're pretty yeah.
Maybe both.
Yeah, exactly both.
Right. And then being part of there's a legacy of players who have made this team through the NWSL, and that's actually relatively new, of just showing up year in and year out, getting to the end of that journey. Maybe probably haven't had a ton of time to think of that legacy, but you've had moments where you were closer with the team, you were further away from the team. How much does this feel like the culmination of just a league career and what you've put in the NWSL?
Yeah, because of what I've accomplished recently with the assist leader, people have asked me what does that feel to you? And I'm like, I don't even think about that. I just think about, wow, I've been in the league for so long, coming up on a decade. And so I'm so proud of that. Like, I don't think anyone thought a girl from Boise, Idaho is going to accomplish like what I've accomplished. I'm so thankful that I've had such a long stint career in the NWSL. And, you know, it hasn't been the easiest career either, as you know, which is everything that's happened. You know, me being at Chicago,
right.
You know, we don't need to get into that, but, you know, it hasn't been the easiest route for me. And so I'm just really thankful that I found myself at a team, you know, like OL Reign, a team that's always had such a good reputation amongst the league on and off the field. I mean, everybody can't say enough good things about the Reign. So I'm thankful that I've ended up on a team like the Reign. I'm back in the Pacific Northwest, which is where I'm from. So it feels really good just to be, you know, in a spot where I feel like I'm meant to be. And I think, you know, I said this in a press conference the other day, like, I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm getting my first call up while I'm on the Reign as well. Like, I'm in an environment where I'm set up for success, and I'm really thankful for that, and I acknowledge that. So.
And then a couple quick ones just about the trip. What does like a perfect off afternoon look like for you in camp? Are you a reader? Are you a binge watcher? I've heard some people, they just want to go to get coffee, walks. What's the perfect off afternoon for you?
I mean, I would like to say that I like to get out and get like on a walk, but sometimes like I just don't leave. You know, like that's what I want to be doing, but sometimes I just don't leave my room. But I'm definitely more of like a binge watcher of reality TV.
So are you bringing stuff to watch to New Zealand, or are you just going to see what they have on TV?
No. I mean, I have my
Love
iPad.
Island, Australia, to see what they've got.
Oh, totally, yeah. No, that's, how did you know that? How did you know that's what I watch? That is definitely what I watch. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm definitely a binge watcher, and I'm more of them like you know, I listen to audiobooks, not too much of a reader.
Okay, so you're not in the Kindle crew?
No, I want to be though. I have FOMO, but I'm not.
And then what's the song that you're listening to when you're like walking off the bus? What's like you're walking into the locker room? What's on the headphones?
I would say it changes, but like Trophies by Drake.
We've gotten 3 Drakes.
Really?
Big Drake crew.
Yeah. Just something that's like, you know, we're going to the World Cup. We gotta win this. So, yeah.
And then any pregame superstitions, or are you more loose in the locker room?
I'm definitely more loose, but ever since I was in college, like I have to put my right cleat on before my left, and I've just never, my right sock before my left, and then I don't put my cleats on until the coach comes in and starts talking. And it's like, that's just what I do.
But that's just the routine.
But I'm chill.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm chill.
And then any goal celebration ideas yet? Or is it more just like, how are we going to feel in the moment?
Oh my gosh. No, if I was really creative and could come up with something cool, I would do it, no doubt. But I think it's probably, if that were to ever happen to me, I would probably just cry and raise my hands and, you know, just the typical like, let's go kind of celebration.
And then is there any veteran on the team that sticks out in your mind as someone who's given you a particularly good piece of advice, or who you just watch them through their process and you go, I want to be like them?
I think Alex Morgan, for sure. Like, I have so much respect for her, and you know, I just think I watch her be like the perfect, most professional player. I see her be a badass mom. Like, I just like really see what it takes to balance, you know, this lifestyle and being able to put important things to the side while you're producing for your country. So, you know, again, she's been so successful for so long. She hasn't had the easiest road either, despite what people probably think, because she's so successful. She's faced a lot of adversity, and she has told me, you know, you really need to like keep your friends and family close and really believe in yourself and not kind of listen to the outside noise, because a lot of people will be talking during this World Cup, and just like be in the bubble that we create here and, you know, believe in that.
Amazing. Well, that's all I got. Thank you so much.
Sweet, guys.
You crushed it.
Did I?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.